Hello everyone, and welcome to some more horrific news. Alright, this could be good news, or it could be another puff piece. Let's find out. Why Ridley Scott will never direct another Alien movie. Even though many other directors and writers have put their spin on the Alien universe, no one has more authorial claim to it than Ridley Scott. He's the man who started it all, back in 1979, and he's returned to the Alien franchise on several occasions, each time bolstered with a new lore, stylish filmmaking, and a fresh wave of fan excitement. Oh, fuck, okay, it's gonna be one of these ones. I will try and keep my temper. Ridley Scott did not author the Alien franchise. He came in last minute. It was already well underway. And after multiple attempts to get a director, he was brought on board. Fucking twat. Right. No, Colin, you're going to be calm. You're going to read the article and then we'll talk about it. Now, though, it sounds like Scott is officially done with Alien. And it's easy to see why. At 87 years old, he's a true elder statesman in Hollywood. And while he hasn't slowed down a lick over the last several years, a man with so many movies he wants to make inevitably has to make some tough choices. When it comes to Aliens, Scott seems happy with what he's done, where the franchise appears to be going. I think I felt it was deadened after 4, Scott said in an interview with Screen Rant, referring to 1997's oft-maligned Alien Resurrection, which led things to rest for a while. A number of years after, I said I'm going to resurrect this, and wrote Prometheus from scratch, a blank sheet of paper. That film received somewhat mixed reviews upon release, and has grown steadily in popularity ever since. Don't do it. Sheesh. Deep breaths. The audience really wanted more. Scott continued. No one was coming for it. I went once again. I made Alien Covenant. And it worked too. No, you can do this. You can do this, Colin. Come on. Just read the article. Now though, he seems ready to let the franchise go. Alien is in a really good place right now, and Ridley Scott knows it. Alien as a brand has always been a little weird. It's a horror property at its core, and an R-rated one, a combo that typically doesn't lead to massive franchising opportunities like you would find with more family-friendly fare. Even still, Scott says he always saw it as having massive potential for expansion. At least 80% of iconic movies from the 70s and 80s are horror movies. They're the ones that stick in the zeitgeist. We'll look this writer up. Fucking child. I think mine was pretty damn good. I think Jim's was good, the director told Screen Rant, referring to Aliens as helmed by James Cameron. And I have to say, the rest were not very good. I thought, fuck, that's the end of the franchise, which should be as important as bloody Star Trek or Star Wars, which I think is phenomenal. Clearly the idea that Alien could be a massive franchise stuck with Scott through the years, and was kept alive in the 2000s, primarily by the Alien vs Predator spin-offs, until he returned to the property with Prometheus. Now though, in the wake of both Covenant and Fede Alvarez's Alien Romulus last year, Alien seems to have re-established itself as a major name in pop culture. There's even a big budget TV series on the way via FX and Hulu later this year called Alien Earth, as overseen by Noah Hawley, and starring the likes of Sidney Chandler, Timothy Olyphant, and Alex Lowther. With that trajectory, it's a natural time for Scott to step away and let the franchise grow in the ways he hoped it would. Where it's going now, I think I've done enough, he told Screen Rant, and I just hope it goes further. And that is it. That's why he fucking attached himself. The Romulus stuck his oar in. He had a shit fit when Noah Hawley said he was going back to basics with the TV show. And Fede Alvarez said they were going back to basics. He had a shit fit and made sure he stuck his beak in. This was all his swan song so he could see a face walking away. What a fucking dickhead. Oh, I hate that man so much. 87, that means he hasn't got long left. Come on, hotel room incident. Let's do it. Hotel room incident. Here's hoping. Right, Prometheus. We all scratched our heads and went, huh? What the hell is this? Covenant? I refuse to watch that movie. Like, the only reason I watched that bloody movie was last year because we're reviewing the entire series in preparation for Romulus coming out, and it is utter shite. Nobody thinks that movie's good apart from paid fucking shills. What a twat. Nobody can defend that movie. He's a fucking arsehole. He is so up his own arse. Work 2 is what? Absolute joke. And you can see you can see where he was sticking his beak in the fucking Romulus. You see Fede Alvarez's style. If you've watched Don't Breathe 2, Evil Dead 2013, you see Fede Alvarez's movie, he has a particular tone and style, and you can see where Ridley Scott was sticking his beak in. It's so obvious in that movie. You can just see the two disjointed parts, almost like the two bits of the station. Oh, God. Rick Stevenson. Who is this clown? Right, okay. I will screenshot in. So Rick's extensive knowledge of Star Wars has helped him produce stories and topics like inner workings of back to, oh, she's a fucking Star Wars idiot. Avatar: The Last Airbender, right, okay. And the MCU, he's a, right. Yeah, you'll see exactly who this fucking idiot is. Yeah, it just makes sense. Yeah, absolute shill. Yeah, well, there you go. Hopefully that's good news. Hopefully Ridley Scott's gonna like just disappear. Like he's ruining his own franchises. Everyone's seeing him now as a bit of a joke. So hopefully he just goes off into the sunset now and we never hear from him again. Very much doubt it because his ego in the man's unreal. I have no excitement. I saw the trailer for Alien Earth, the full one, and I have no excitement for it. The last game there, we just finished Alien Heart of Darkness, and I see the way Free League's going with the role playing game. I've no excitement for that now either. I think I'm kind of finished with this franchise. It's just now become a chore to get involved. I tried to read some of the novels there, and they're shit. I regret picking them up, but you have to, you can't make an opinion things unless you try. It had two good movies, and really, that's about it. And we'll just remember those. It doesn't matter what anybody says online. They're the two you're selecting when it comes to watching Alien. Nobody's picking the other ones if you've got Alien or Aliens. That's just the simple fact. They ran out of ideas. They just couldn't get past, with umpteen reviews of the entire movie franchise anyway, so you can check those out. What we think about them, we went really in depth, scene by scene, including Prometheus and Covenant. But there you go. Let me know what you think. And until next time, keep up to date on the channel, do the typical things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.